Alright, hello, welcome back to another video. For this video, we're going to be going over the chords that are required for the song 7 Years, as well as the strumming pattern. For this strumming pattern, we'll actually keep it very simple. Typically it has like a down-up syncopated strumming pattern, but we'll just stick to just down strums for this one. This song is quite easy in terms of chords, especially because since we're just doing the intro, the chorus, and a couple verses, we're skipping out on the bridge for now. But for the intro, for the song basically, it has 4 chords. It's going to be E minor, it's going to be G, it's going to be C, and then D. For E minor, to start with E minor, we're going to take, it's our Spider-Man chord again, we're going to take our second finger and put that on the 5th string in the 2nd fret. Our 3rd finger goes on the 4th string in the 2nd fret, and that's it. We strum all the strings, and we'll strum that together 8 times. I'll count us in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. The next chord we have is the G chord. Now, the G chord, we have a few ways of playing this. The first is going to be taking our 2nd finger and putting that on the 5th string in the 2nd fret. Our 3rd finger goes on the 6th string in the 2nd fret, and our pinky goes all the way on the 1st string in the 3rd fret. Sorry, our ring finger goes on the 3rd fret, and our pinky goes on the 3rd fret. So that's our G chord. That's what it should sound like. You can also play it like this. 1st finger on the 5th string in the 2nd fret, 2nd finger, your middle finger, on the 6th string in the 3rd fret, and your ring finger on the 1st string in the 1st string in the 3rd fret. Yes. So this is another way. You can play like this. There's also a very easy way to play it. It's a little cheat if it's too difficult for you to play the G chord, because it is quite a stretch for the fingers. Just take one finger and put that on the 1st string in the 3rd fret, and we're not going to be strumming the 6th string and the 5th string, and that's what it'll sound like. So that's our G chord. Let's strum it together however you want to play it. Let's strum it 8 times. I'll count us in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. The next chord we have is the C chord. For the C chord, we're going to take our 1st finger and put that on the 1st string in the, on the 2nd string in the 1st fret. Our 2nd finger goes on the 4th string in the 2nd fret, and our 3rd finger goes on the 5th string in the 3rd fret. And this is what it should sound like. Should it? Oh, sorry. Yes, I was saying the right thing. I was doing the wrong thing. This is what C is going to sound like. And then we have our last chord, the D chord. We've done this many times. 1st finger goes on the 3rd string in the 1st fret. 2nd finger goes on the 1st string in the 2nd fret, and our 3rd finger goes on the 2nd string in the 3rd fret. D. All right. So for this song, basically the pattern will be, we'll strum each chord 4 times, basically, except for, if you can see, except for the, except for the C. This sheet is actually wrong, but I will have attached a proper sheet with the proper chords, and you should receive that in your email, or you should have a printed version of that if you're, you either have a printed version or you have it in your email, depending on what I send. But for this, sorry, I'm so sorry. For the first intro section, we're basically going to be strumming each chord. The E minor will be strumming 4 times. The G will be strumming 4 times. The C will strum 4 times. Then we'll strum C again 2 times, and D will strum 2 times, if that makes sense. This is what it'll sound like. E minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. G. 2, 3, 4. C. 2, 3, 4. C. 2. D. 4. Does that make sense? Let's do it one more time. E minor. 2, 3, 4. G. 2, 3, 4. C. 2, 3, 4. C. 2, That's the first progression line. The second portion of our progression is going to be again E minor 4 times, G 4 times, and then C will strum 8 times, kind of. It'll be like this. E minor, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Again, we'll do it. I'll count us in. So the second part of the progression where it's E minor, G, and C. Starting on E minor, I'll count us in. 1, 2, 3, 4. E minor, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we jump, with the song, you jump right into the chorus after the introduction. Let's do the introduction together actually first. And basically what we do in the introduction is repeated again in the chorus. So starting on E minor, I'll count us in. And make sure to have your sheet beside you so that you can tell. So starting on E minor, I'll count us in. 1, 2, 3, 4. E minor, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. C, 2. D, 4. Again, E minor, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does that make sense? I hope it does. And then for the chorus, we're doing it again. Starting on E minor, I'll count us in. 1, 2, 3, 4. E minor, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. C, 2. D, 4. E minor, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's our chorus. I'll sing through it. I'll count us in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once I was 7 years old. My mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. C, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that chorus one more time. I'll go a little bit slower so that you can follow along. Starting on starting on E minor, starting with the chorus. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once I was 7 years old. My mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Now, for the, give me 1 second. Let me just pull up my sheet.